Hello, my name is Kiera Clark, and today's class session will be about obesity of adolescents, or as you can say, teenagers. Now, by a number of hands, how many of you guys really pay attention to your weight and what you eat? Is it healthy eating habits? How many of you guys are physically active or play a sport? Okay. How many of you know of somebody who is obese, whether it's a close friend, a family member, or even a classmate? Okay. Well, by the end of this class session, students will be able to identify the problems of obesity, explain different ways to prevent obesity through healthy food choices, and create a physical activity plan that can be used to reduce and prevent obesity. Now, can somebody define obesity for me? Obesity occurs when a person eats more calories than the body burns up. A child is not considered obese until the weight is at least 10% higher than what is recommended for their height and body type. There are many causes to obesity, such as genetic factors, biological factors, cultural factors. There also is behavioral factors, such as poor eating habits, lack of exercise. Medications also increases your weight, family and peer problems, depression, and so on. Let's get to the fun facts. Did you know that only 2% of kids in the U.S. eat healthy? Now that brings me to my question in the beginning of class. How many of you all pay attention to what you eat? Are you a healthy eater or a junk eater? There are 300,000 deaths each year that occur because of obesity. And less than 1% of all obesity is caused by physical problems. And I understand you're young with fast metabolism, but as you get older, your metabolism slows down, and you have to watch what you insert into your body. So why not train and discipline yourself now? And that's what leads to my next slide, the associated problems. High blood pressure, diabetes, joint problems, sleep anemia, heart disease, cancer. Who wants to go through those kind of things? Obese children and adolescents have a greater risk of social and psychological problems such as discrimination and poor self-esteem, which leads to your adulthood. Obesity in children and adolescents are more likely to become obese adults. So again, why not train your mind and your body to be healthy, feel healthy, and look healthy? So as class goes on, we'll be discussing having this activity, and it will include things of why is obesity such a big problem in the U.S. amongst our youth teens today? What are some contributing factors? How can we manage this epidemic? What changes can be made? Well, we already know two things that we can do in order to manage and change this epidemic. Nutrition. Nutrition is the most most important thing that you can do when losing weight or maintaining a weight or just trying to feel good personally. With nutrition, you must set a personal goal, develop a meal plan. You incorporate lean meats, whole grains, nuts, beans into your diet. You increase your vegetable and fruit intake, decrease sugars and fried foods. Please, you must stay away from fried foods, because that'll hurt you, really hurt you. Snack smart. That means when you get a little hungry, you eat on a piece of fruit or some vegetables or something that's not too heavy or has too many calories, And drinking a lot of water helps too, rather than drinking Kool-Aid, juices, Gatorades. Unless, you're playing a sport, it's good for you to drink Gatorades and Powerades. But if you're just sitting around, I don't think that's the best way to go when drinking Powerades and Gatorades, because there is a lot of sugar that's involved in that drink. Exercise is the next big thing. Exercise is very important. Exercise makes you feel good, look good, everything. It boosts your mood, your metabolisms, everything. So exercise is a very important thing that you should think about when trying to have a healthy lifestyle. So walking is a first step toward improvement. If you can't run, walking is good for you. You start off by walking a mile, and then you start to increase that to 2 miles, and then maybe that 2-mile walk becomes a 1-mile jog. So you just take one step at a time. Strength training is also good with exercising. If you can't go to a gym, here are some things that you can do that at home: sit-ups, push-ups, pull-ups. You can do some squats for no weight. You can do lunges, no weight. Swimming is also a great way to exercise without putting stress on your knees, your joints, and things of that nature. Bicycling, that's also good. Joining a sports program, basketball, soccer, track, baseball, football, things along that is also great to go ahead and incorporate into your body. Here are some pictures of making healthy choices. You see this very colorful. You want to stay within the colorful range, eating fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, as you can see. On the far left, on the bottom, is a girl. She has an apple and a piece of cake. Which one will you choose? Well, like you said, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Also, on the left hand corner on the top, you see some students. They're enjoying a salad. Salads are also great for you. Nice and small, light, and good for you. Here's some sandwiches on the right hand corner, and on the right hand at the bottom is girl. She's cooking healthy food, incorporating some oil in there. Oil is also good for you rather than frying something, so that's also good. And so today I explained my objectives. I use my logical and mathematical intelligences, going over statistics and the patterns that come with it. I use interpersonal, going over the associated problems of obesity. Then we did some discussion activity questions using interpersonal, interpersonal, and linguistic. I also use interpersonal on slide 8. I use bodily kinesthetic for the exercises that need to be done daily or weekly. And I use visual, just for the students that can see what things that they can do to help them maintain or gain a healthy lifestyle. Thank you for your time.